So there's a gentleman on Twitter. I don't know enough context about this to really like understand everything about it. Basically, there was this guy on Twitter who goes by the name Cypher. And he is some kind of like a retro Call of Duty enthusiast. And I guess he and this person got into a bit of a spat where they said, like, I guess Cypher was talking. He really likes CoD 3. That's his game of choice. And this other Twitter user said, basically called him out for shitting on clips from other games, right? Like, people post clips from other games, and this guy goes, oh, this game fucking sucks, it's a baby game, whatever. I don't know exactly what he's talking about, but that's the accusation. Cypher replies, I said it's hard for me to watch them. They don't interest me the same as CoD 3 clips do, because I know it's not as much of a grind, and they're much easier to hit. These are like cool CoD clips, I guess. I don't care what other people do in their free time. I just won't be watching the clips they hit unless it's CoD 3. And the first user replies, is this the grind you're talking about? And they attach... they attach a collection of leaked DMs of Cypher talking to someone else, I don't know who, where Cypher devises a plan. Okay, let me just read it out. Cypher writes, there is a children's terminal illness clinic near me, and they let the kids play on Xboxes that were donated. You can go volunteer to help be friendly to the kids and keep them company so that they have good memories for their final days or whatever. This is real. Since all the old gen games are so cheap right now, I think I'll get those $40 Japanese Xbox cards, like capture cards, for $5 each, and just start volunteering and downloading COD. Oh no, I think those are like fucking whatever. I don't know exactly what he's talking about. And just start downloading COD 3 on all the Xboxes there. Could also uninstall every other game to help even further. Just an idea, though. You gotta get a background check and shit before you can volunteer, but I'll stop by on Monday and see if I can get the ball rolling on this. Lobbies will be insane, bro. The person he's speaking to says, for real? And he says, yeah, bro, realistically, probably couldn't get a full 12v12 with just kids, but maybe 12 to 15 of them will fall for it. I've just got to trick them into thinking I'm their friend enough so that I can show them how/when to join. It would be some of the best lobbies we could ever get. Lobbies filled with kids who have never played the game before. The clips we will hit. This blew me away. This knocked me on my feet and stole my socks. This man is... This is... If you didn't quite get that, I'll put it into layman's terms. This man, Cypher, is... has concocted a scheme to set up COD multiplayer lobbies with him and maybe some of his friends and a bunch of terminally ill children so he can record his gameplay and hit some sick, nasty COD clips. Let's fucking go. That's the whole purpose. This is so insane. This is so crazy to me. Like, there is no money to be made. Like, legitimately, how much money is there to be made in, like, Twitter clips and YouTube compilations of your baller-ass COD 3 trick shots? Like, zero. In fact, excuse me, there's only really money to be lost here. I mean, he talks about 40 $40 Japanese Xbox cards, $5 each. All the Xboxes. Install that. Okay, so like $5 on like 15 Xboxes. So that's like 15. Like that's his theory. It's like $75. I just had to do the math on that because I'm a fucking idiot. That's like $75. And then he's going to go. It's not just the money investment. It's also like the time spent, because it's not just like, let me spend some money, do this, right? It's where does he say it specifically? I've just got to trick them into thinking. He has to deceive terminally ill, cancer-ridden children. Children with the fucking oxygen tubes in their nose into thinking that he's their friend. To deceive them into thinking that he's their friend. Pull a whole ass... I can't say Castlevania Season 3 because they have sex at the end of that. Just so that he can pull the rug out from under them and start no-scoping these bitches. It's like evil in a way that is like cartoonish. It's like an episode. Someone says in the replies to this thread, it's like a South Park episode in real life. It's like an episode of It's Always Sunny or some show where the characters are so cartoonishly evil that you can't even like treat it like it's real. That's this man's reality. He's gonna farm. He's gonna farm terminally ill children for Twitter clips. Again, no money to be made in this. None at all. It's just the love of the game, baby. It's just the love of the game. Dude. What is his plan? What is his plan? Like, does he just turn heel and start shit talking them? What if they get on voice chat? I'm laughing so hard my head feels light. And like someone points out that like, yeah, maybe they could maybe they won't even know. Maybe because it's just going to be him, right? It's just going to be him and maybe his friend. And most of these kids are just going to be playing against each other, having some fun playing Call of Duty, right? And what do they care? They're just going to have fun. To be honest, yeah, maybe this could all work out. Maybe this could all work out in the end. Fuck them kids. This is the new Michael Jordan. The lengths COD players will go to avoid skill-based matchmaking are wild is so funny. There isn't even that much to say about this. This is just epic. This is just so goddamn funny. I honestly have nothing else to say about it. From this point on, any clips this guy shares are just... Is his account even still alive? Like, did he just delete it? I have to know. What was his name? Cypher... What's his @ Cypher TM or something? Let's look up. Oh, no. Oh, did he delete his account? No, he's still here. Has he tweeted anything? He's the number one COD 3 movement player. What a title. Wait. Oh, was this like a joke? Was this a joke? He retweeted someone saying that this was supposedly a joke. I don't know how true that is. But this is just really funny. Anyway, yeah. I choose to think that it's real and that this man's just on the grind. This guy is just on the COD clip grind. I think it's so funny because at the same time there's been like a little minor discussion in like mainly like I think the plus R community about if you're posting like clips of you getting a combo or something, is it like good etiquette to just like block out the other player's name, right? Because maybe they're kind of embarrassed that they didn't play well or that they got hit, and people were having some conversation about like, is it like a good thing to do? Should we expect people to censor the other player's name, for their sake, and like polite stuff, and then just over in COD 3 land, over in retro shooter land, it's like, dude, I'm gonna no scope these fucking cancer kids. They aren't gonna know what hit them. This reminds me of a tweet I made from like a couple weeks ago where I tweeted out like a stock image of like a terminally ill child in a hospital bed. And I captioned it like, he wouldn't last 5 minutes in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. This is exactly that. Did I manifest this? It's like my joke come to life. I was joking. It's funny because part of the joke is like the callousness of that phrase. Not to like explain it too much, but like, yeah, that's part of that was the joke. If you saw that and didn't get it, is it's a very callous phrase. So I was like, what's the most extreme like mean-spirited context that you could say that in? Oh, like a dying child. Just like pale fading away. He wouldn't last 5 minutes in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. Oh man, good times.